Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. And on the stream today, you're going to be watching some COD 4 TDM gameplay. And, you know, just COD 4 is I guess you could say my favorite game right now. Just, you know, because I like it just because you can come on, you can play a game, get a gameplay, and that's it, you know. And, like, I'm not forcing myself to play this game. I actually want to play this game. But today, I wanted to talk about Activision's, I guess you could say, position or state with like the gaming community. And all I have to say is that they better be very, very careful with the next moves that they make. You know, these next 2 or 3 years are super important, with like in the fact that either they can regain the top spot or they can fall to like 4th. And you know, like, I feel like, you know, I started thinking about this after this whole no multiplayer Modern Warfare 2 remastered shit that's going on. So, you know, if you didn't know, which you probably do by now because it's like a community outrage, there's going to be, like, they're planning on remastering Modern Warfare 2. And, like, somebody came out, some leak came out and said that it's not happening. And then a bunch of other people came out and said it's not happening. So, you know, we still don't know for sure. But I mean, if this is true, like Activision, like they're in a bad spot, and the community's not on their side one bit. And I think that happened after Ghosts in 2013. After 2013, they just started making, you know, shit ass games. You know, Ghosts, it had bad maps. Like, you know, hit detection was good. Maps were the downfall of the game, and the maps are a major part of a Call of Duty game, obviously. Then, you know, Advanced Warfare. You know, I was hyped for Advanced Warfare. You know, I was like, oh, like, it's a new movement system. You know, the weapon variants. Like, these are the first time we've had weapon variants. I was like, yo, this is going to change COD. Like, you know, COD, like, it's going to be sick. And, you know, it changed COD, but it didn't change it in a positive way. It changed it in a negative way. Then, what was after that? Black Ops 3, I think. Yeah, so Black Ops 3 was 2015. Yeah, Black Ops 3 wasn't that bad, you know, it was whatever. That's the best advanced movement game in my opinion, but, you know, opinions are all, you know, relative to the person. And then you have Infinite Warfare. So I was like, all right, you know, this is going to be Black Ops 3 with Infinity Ward hit detection. So I was like, all right, you know, like, we're in for a sick game. Because, you know, I always praise Infinity Ward for their hit detection, and, you know, the advanced movement wasn't bad in Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare. I didn't like the Advanced Warfare one, you know, it was whatever. But, you know, like with the whole, like, the sliding and the wall running thing, like, it actually wasn't bad. So, and then I was like, all right, you know, we're going to have Infinity Ward hit detection, you know, we're in for a good game. And it turned out to be trash. You know, as you can tell, I recently downloaded it because of, you know, some of my videos from like 2 weeks back. I played it, you know, I had a bit of fun. And then, I don't know why, I couldn't play it anymore. It was just, like, I feel like I was forcing myself to play it. And when I'm forcing myself to do something, I feel like it's not authentic. So, you know, I said, fuck it. And then, obviously, you know, Modern Warfare Remastered was bundled with Infinite Warfare. Wasn't bad. You know, obviously, as you could tell, I'm still playing it. So, you know, I'm enjoying it. And I feel like, you know, it was a game everybody knew and liked. But I feel like it didn't, like, last as long as we wanted it to. And then, obviously, you know, after that, World War II got so much hype, you know, with boots on the ground. Everywhere, all the ads, you know, like, Activision was promoting the hell out of it. Everywhere you looked, there was a World War II ad. You know, almost every ad on YouTube, and, you know, Call of Duty always, like, sharing the stuff on Facebook, and they're always tweeting boots on the ground this, boots on the ground that. And, you know, I don't even play the game anymore. I think I stopped playing the game in like December, and the game came out in November. So, I mean, I don't really know what to say. I know some people do still play it. So, you know, if you are still playing that game, then, you know, I tip my hat to you. You're a very brave person. You know, like, blogs were covering it. They were saying how they're returning to the roots of Call of Duty. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure COD started in World War II with like COD 1 and shit. I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure it did. Like the early ass games. Speaking of the early ass games, like I didn't play any of those, like the first COD, second or third. Like, you know, my first COD was Modern Warfare 2, and then I went back and bought COD 4 and World at War, and you know, those were good games. You know, their best stretch of games was from COD 4 to Black Ops 2, and then after that, it just went to shit. And you know, you ask any COD fan what their favorite game was, and they'll say a game in between COD 4 and Black Ops 2. And you know, yes, it's a big sample size, but despite that, those were still the best games. Because you know, there were CODs after that. You could say COD 4 to World War 2, but nobody says, you know, Ghosts, Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, like Modern Warfare Remastered, you know, Advanced Warfare. Nobody says those. Everybody says like the earlier games, because the earlier games, like, they were sick. You know, that's when COD was the undisputed king of shooters. That's when nobody could touch COD. Battlefield couldn't touch it. You know, like everybody said, oh, Titanfall was gonna kill COD. Titanfall didn't fucking do shit. You know, they came out with Titanfall 1 on Xbox only, and then they brought it to PS4 for the second one, and it still didn't do shit. You know, the game's on sale right now for like $20. But you know, now you can make the argument that COD is second to Fortnite, because these guys at Epic, they are not playing around when it comes to Fortnite. You know, Fortnite's their baby. And, you know, I feel like right now they've taken that one spot from Activision, because, you know, they support the game. They listen to the community. They patch stuff. They care about the game. You know, and I feel like that's the most important thing. You can make a shit game and care about it and patch it and, you know, whatever. But if it's shit, then you're not going to do anything. You know, it's like having a Lamborghini with no engine or no gas. You know, you could care for the car, you could clean the car, you know, you could keep it in pristine condition, but you can't drive it anywhere, so it doesn't really make sense. So, you know, bottom line right now is Activision has to start making and releasing good games. You know, like, I know they don't make the games, I know, like, they just publish the games or whatever, but anyway, get the developers in check, you know, get back on the community side, you know, start releasing good games, patch stuff, you know, support the game, do everything that Epic is doing right now, like, and, you know, release good games, and then they'll regain the community's trust, and they'll regain the #1 spot. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just, you know, some random thoughts off my mind. As always, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. It is very much appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one.